It's time for a broadcast from the American Sports Network with your hosts, Todd Donald, Bob Upton, and Carl Wallace.
Hello everyone and welcome back to ASN. I am Bob Upton and with me today is Todd Donald.
How's it going, everybody? Today we have a new co-host to introduce as well, Mr. Carl Wallace. Carl, it's a pleasure to have you on the show tonight.
Good to be here.
That's
Good
right.
to have you.
Absolutely. So, gentlemen, we got the NBA Finals concluding with the Spurs knocking out the Heat in 4-1.
Yeah, he had a very small flame of a chance to win it in 7. Spurs went ahead and just extinguished that chance right out of the gym. Just put them right out of it.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Very well done.
Good job done by the Spurs there.
I have to say, they shot lights out.
I guess you could say they stole their heat.
They stole the Heat from the Heat, took it to San Antonio where there is heat, and they brought the finals back to San Antonio. 5th NBA championship for San Antonio. I thought they'd sum it up in 6, but, one game earlier.
I'm proud of those boys. I think they did a fantastic job.
Took it right to them.
Boom.
Shot lights out.
We have some early odds for next year's champion. Standing tall at number 1 is Oklahoma City at 5-1 odds.
I like that. I like it.
Those are pretty good chances.
Moving on, Miami's sitting at 7-1. Clippers right there at 8-1. And the Spurs at 10-1.
10-1.
Defending champs at
Defending
10-1.
champs.
I don't know about
10-1.
that. I mean,
Well, hold on. You got to think. Timmy Duncan, all of them are pretty old. They might retire. They might get new players.
break a leg.
You got to think. The free agency hasn't even started in basketball. I mean, the game just ended.
Yeah, that's
Holy
true.
cow, people. Calm down with these odds and
calm
predictions.
down.
We
It's
got
crazy.
a whole
I'm getting a little
off-season to
excited
go into.
here.
He's
Draft
shaking
hasn't
over there in
happened.
his space boots. He loves this stuff.
He loves it. He loves early predictions.
I tell you what, when you get a basketball in front of Carl, he starts foaming at the mouth like he's got rabies. It's
I think
incredible.
it's a pumpkin and they taste good.
Yeah, it's true. That's
Pumpkin
true.
is pretty good.
The US Open. So, Martin Keimer takes the whole thing with a 9 under par. I mean, that's impressive. How do you feel about that, Dad?
I gotta tell you, it was quite impressive, but I'm still a little bit upset about the boys from the red, white, and blue
I am
performing.
furious.
I'm telling you. Real quick, let's throw out some numbers here. Second place, Compton and Fowler finishing at 1 under. Gentlemen, that's 8 behind.
That's terrible.
This is our
Powerful.
tournament, the US Open.
Get your club in the game.
Where were we?
It's the red, white, and blue, not the red, black, and yellow of Harmony. I'm tired
that's
of Harmony
true.
right now.
That's true.
I don't
I'm
like
tired.
Germany.
They might as
very
well
much
call
at
it
all.
the German Open so that they can win every time. I mean, check this out. Back in 2011, McIlroy did something as well. He wins it by 8 strokes.
8 strokes as
What's
well.
with that?
I mean,
Again, where was USA on that one?
I'm gonna have to move on. I'm tired of talking about
Started
this.
talking
stuff.
about it, all right?
Stanley Cup, Friday the 13th.
Uh-oh.
Game 5, 94 minutes of play. Alec Martinez scores the game-winning goal, and the Kings go on top. 2 cups in the last 3 years.
Boom.
It's impressive stuff from LA. Very impressive.
I gotta hand it to him. I mean, honestly, I'll tell you, gentlemen, I wish the Chicago Blackhawks were in there taking it.
We
but-
can't always win.
I mean, hey, if we're gonna lose, we might as well lose to the champ.
I agree. Now, is it a little too early to bring in the D word for hockey of dynasty?
Hold on.
LA
Dynasty?
Kings, 2 out of the last 3 years. If they win it again next year, I think it's safe to say to call them a dynasty. All right.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Dad. But when I think of D, I think of Ditka, and
That's true.
That's a real dynasty right there.
That is
The greatest dynasty of all time.
Absolutely. Now that's actually a perfect time to bring up our next segment. Josh, go ahead and give it to me there. Boom.
Ditka time.
That's right. All right. So, gentlemen, 83 days till the first Bears kickoff.
I am so excited.
I couldn't be more excited if my hair was shaved and it had a big C in it.
I couldn't either. It sounds like I might have myself 83 heart attacks before the game, though. I
That's
don't know
right,
if I
one
can
a day.
take the
Hey,
weight.
be careful because your doctor said you need to watch that heart condition.
And them stroke attacks.
What exactly is a stroke attack there, Carl?
It's a half stroke, half heart attack.
It can
and it
happen.
happens at the same time. You don't know what to do. You don't know what's going on.
That's right. Gentlemen, we got a cool story about Matt Forte here. I think he's talking about a possibility of a 12-year career there.
Now, that is quite some time for a dynamic tailback such as Matt Forte. Now, let's go ahead and face the facts. Matt Forte, by far the most underrated tailback in the NFL. He can run, he can block, he can catch out of the backfield, he can do it all.
He does
it all.
I mean, the man's got hands of gold.
He's got hands of gold, feet of gold.
They're sticky. They just touch the ball.
Calves
It
of
doesn't go
gold. He's
anywhere.
got thighs. The meat is gold in there.
He's a golden boy.
He's golden.
He's our golden boy.
He shimmers in the sun.
Now, if Forte retires after a 12-year career, he will retire at the age of 34.
You're kidding me.
The same number and age Walter Payton retired at.
Dan, is this some sort of weird, like, reincarnation
The
going on?
planets are aligning in favor of the Bears.
It's an early reincarnation of Walter Payton's football player.
Absolutely.
He retires, he is reincarnated into a new person.
He's back on the field. He's
back
ready
on
to
the
go.
field.
Gentlemen, another strange cosmic coincidence that we got going here is that Forte, he was born in 1985.
That is a sign from Ditka himself
Absolutely.
that Matt Forte will be a new Walter Payton type of player for Chicago.
Yes.
Bringing back another championship,
Absolutely.
but multiple before he retires after the 2019 season.
I get chills running down my spine just thinking about it. Now, don't forget, 83 days to the first game against the Buffalo Bills, I believe.
That's true. September 7th.
Soldier Field.
Absolutely.
It'll be a win for the Bears, we'll go ahead and
The
say.
greatest,
That'll be an easy one.
the greatest stadium in the world to ever play a game at. I mean, there ain't no reason not to play there.
If you've never been to Soldier Field, go before you die. Should be number one on the bucket list.
So again, I am Bob Upton.
I'm Todd Donald.
And I am Carl Wallace.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And be on the lookout for our World Cup
That's
specials.
Right. That's right. We'll see you next time.
I am exhausted. I am starving. Do you have any more of those chocolate-covered sausages?
I might.
I would like to give you a quarter for one.
Give me 75 cents and you got a deal.
75 cents. I mean, fine. I am starving.
I
Boom.
think I got one still in here somewhere. There we go, bud.
That's disgusting.
That is a half-eaten chocolate
I'm outta here.
sausage. I'm done.
Hey, take it or leave it. Whatever.
I'm out of here.